Well, there you have the chairman of the People's Democratic Party in Edo State, Dan Obi, giving his comments, his thoughts on how he thinks or what he thinks transpired with that election. We're joined now by Dr. Samson Nsibo, who is the chairman, Conference of Registered Political Parties and the National Secretary of Accord Party. Thank you for coming on this morning.
You're welcome.
From your perspective now, could you tell us, in spite of so many arguments going on about these elections, what did you see happen?
Well, thank you, my viewers. Good morning. There's nothing. It is the normal process of election. The only thing there is that a particular political party just wants to mislead the public or to make sure that nothing works, particularly to rubbish the comrade governor, who's the inventors of one man, one vote. And there's nothing. There was ESEC, that means Edo State Independent Electoral Commission, set up, and the ESEC did the right thing. They carry all the political parties along. There is nothing like any misplacement of anything. The only thing that happened was a little logistic problem, and that is the late arrival of polling materials.
Is that normal?
Well, it's not normal, but it's a human error. It can happen to anybody, to any organization.
Well, I'm really amazed.
That it wasn't deliberate.
I'm amazed you're saying this, because we've never seen the kind of protests in Edo State in recent times concerning election matters.
Yes.
Just the way we've seen this. A moment here. Specifically, the rescheduled elections in Esan, Uromi specifically, now, they say after all of that, the results were still not released by the same EDSEC. And you're saying that EDSEC has done a fantastic job in the elections and also in the rescheduled election.
Right.
What happened in Uromi?
The one that happened
yes, the rescheduled election.
Yesterday. Yes, because of hooliganism now. And, you know...
so you're aware that the people stayed up there all through the night, waiting for the votes to be counted, waiting for the results to be released, and they never went home. So where did hooliganism come in?
Because they were not, in fact, you see the way they mobbed the electoral officials. They did not allow them to perform their duties, okay? And there were sort of all sort of electoral practices there. So they were sorting out all those things. But because these people are exerting pressures on them to release results, it's not being done like that. They need to follow the due process.
What's the due process?
For at least after the election, the voting, they will collect. I mean, they will count the votes and collect the results, and then from there to collation centers. This has not been done. They are exerting pressure on the electoral officers, which is not normal. They should allow all parties are there, but the particular political party.
Did your party partake in this election?
Yes. We participated.
Who was the chairmanship candidate for that election in Uromi?
For Uromi,
in Accord Party.
No, it's not for Uromi, but for other local government.
For the local government there,
yes.
Which chairman did you field in this election?
We fielded the candidate
in Esan, because we're talking about Esan. You don't have a candidate there. Who's
we
the candidate?
Don't have
so you couldn't have monitored where you don't have a candidate?
No, we monitored. We have our agents around. We took part in the councillorship elections there. So we have our candidates there.
For those
our
who
agents.
say that is the stronghold of the opposition.
They give me the feedback as the boss. They gave me. I collected their findings. They relate with me.
So what did they tell you transpired?
Because I said a particular political party caused a lot of tension there, and they were trying to maneuver things.
You spoke about electoral malpractices that the electoral officials are trying to sort out. What sort of electoral malpractices are we talking about?
You know what electoral a sort of intimidation, bribing voters at the polling booths, and so on and so forth. And were you aware that some people were arrested with cutlasses? in that particular
how were the electoral officials trying to sort that out? Was that also under their purview? Because the way we understand